Hey everybody, so today's video is going to be my everyday makeup routine, and you guys have seen this look in my 3-minute makeup challenge, but I was going so fast in that video that I don't even know if I showed products, and obviously it wasn't as nice and neat, so I just wanted to show you again. So yeah, I keep all of my daily makeup in this little polka dot makeup bag, and I do have a lot of products in here that I kind of switch out, but there's a set group of products that I use like every single time I do my makeup. And now that it's summertime, I don't wear makeup on an everyday basis. The last time I actually wore a full face was probably maybe 4 or 5 days ago. I mean, it's been a while, so yeah, but I do have some spots, so yes. So the first thing that I start out with is the Clarins Instant Smooth Perfecting Primer, and everything except my 2 primers are drugstore, so that's really nice. And I'm going to try to go through this as quickly as possible because who wants to watch like a 20-minute video? Even though when I'm usually doing my makeup, it only takes me maybe 5, max 10 minutes. And then as I am starting off my face, I use the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in Eden. This is just a really small one. This is kind of like a light matte color or shade, and it just kind of evens out everything. The only problem with this is that it kind of dries, and if I have any dry spots on my eyes, it kind of picks up on that, and I do get dry patches on my eyes kind of quite often, but we're just gonna ignore that. So for my base or my face products, I go between using the Revlon Nearly Naked foundation and just spot treating with the concealer. But I'm going out tonight and I'm gonna be filming. I mean, it's only 1:40, so you know, I got some time, but I'm gonna go ahead and use the Revlon Nearly Naked. I think I'm going to do a full review on this, so I'm just going to apply it really quickly. But yes, this is in 130 Shell, and that is what it looks like. So just shake it up, and I just dot it on my face. Tell me if you guys would even like a review on this, because I know it's a little bit, it's been out for quite a while, but tell me what you think. And then I'm just going to blend this out and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm done with my foundation, and I'll kind of lean in so you guys can see what it looks like. But as you can see, the little spots that I have that are red still kind of show through. So I'm going to use my concealer. This is the Maybelline Mineral Power Natural Perfecting Concealer in Cream. I'm almost out of this. I think I'm going to try a new one. But I just dot that under my eyes and then on any little area. Dot that on my chin like that, and then can you even see that I have it on? Yeah, my lights are so bright you can't even really see it. And then I just pat that in. I don't have crazy dark circles, thankfully, but I have more like I have like veining that you can see, and sometimes I would even go over like super darker spots with the, what is it called? It's like the L'Oreal, it's like a crayon basically, but that has gone missing. I used it for a few days. Oh, it's right here. That's really embarrassing. But so what I would do with this, if I'm going to use this, I haven't used it in a few days, I would just dot it. I would just get it on my finger and then dot it, but it can be a little bit yellowish. So you got to be careful with it, but that is what it looks like. So you can still see some of my flaws through this, but I kind of like it that way. It makes it look a lot more natural. And then at this point, I move on to the eyes. So I'm going to zoom you guys in and show you what I do for my eye makeup. As for the eyes, I first start out with the Maybelline Sunlit Bronze Palette, and I take this color right here, which is the lid color. There is new packaging now, and I'm not sure where this is on the new packaging, but yeah. And I take that on the large shader E60 by Sigma. So I just kind of wiggle it in there and then just apply that all over my lid. Doesn't have to be precise because I'm going to be blending other colors around it. So yeah, so that is just what that looks like, a nice really light gold. And then I'm going to take the shade next to it that you can see that I've used a lot. It is a copper color, and the Sigma E40 blending brush. Just swirl that around in there. It's kind of hard actually to pick up color because where you would normally put your brush is right where that hole is, so yeah. And then I just apply that to the crease. I kind of circle it out on the outer corner. Some days I'll go in with a pencil brush and I'll use the brown color right here, which is actually really nice. It's a lot lighter than it looks, and it kind of has a silvery tint to it, which lightens it a bit. So I just take a pencil brush in that and I just put it in the outer V. I kind of make a V, so I start out like that. You really can't even tell that much on camera, and then I just kind of like push it into the crease and kind of circle it like that and just bring it into the crease, and it just slightly darkens it. You might be able to tell this one looks a little bit more defined, but yeah. And then what I'll do is I'll just bring it into the lash line like this, and it just kind of deepens it up, and that way I don't have to use eyeliner. And then I take a white eyeliner. This is Pure White, I think that's what it's called, from Rimmel, and I just put that on the inner corner, trace it along my inner corner. I know this is a lot more harsh than most people would go, but I like a really, really bright inner corner. And then I take the Vanilla Single Eyeshadow from Maybelline with the eye shading E55 by Sigma, and just get a little bit of that and put that on top to kind of set it. And I also use this under my brow, and I kind of just work that in. And what this motion does, by bringing it this way, it helps blend out any color that's gone too high. So say you had an eyeshadow that you blended in your crease and then thought that it was too high, you just do like that and it kind of brightens it up and tones it back down. So that's what I like to do with that. And then I curl my eyelashes. I'm not going to show you that because that's boring. And then I'm going to use the Maybelline Colossal Mascara. So I'm going to apply probably about 2 coats of this to my upper lashes, and I will be right back. Okay, so here are what the finished eyes look like. I know it just looks like one color all over the lid, but it really isn't. And I know it looks so dark, but I don't know, hopefully you can see the technique. But yeah, so there's what it looks like. I'm going to zoom out and show you how I finish up the face. Okay, so next I do blush, and recently the blush that I've been using is, I think it's called Soft Peach by CoverGirl. It is just this color right here. It's really, really, really pale and light, and I use that on this little tiny brush. Fits perfectly in there, but if you can see, it's really light. Yeah, and I kind of just stipple that on. I've also been using Coralista a little bit more. I love using Coralista once I get a little bit more tan, so that'll probably be a July, beginning of August color. So yeah, there's what that looks like on. Just gives me a little bit of color, not too crazy. And then as for lips, I haven't been wearing a lot of lip products, but one thing that I can definitely say that I do wear is the Maybelline Color Whisper in Pink Possibilities. And yeah, this is just really simple, and goes with it nicely. Because it's kind of hard to find things that match a warm toned look without being like orange. And I'm just going to blot a little bit of that off on my hand. So there is what it looks like. And then sometimes I will use a setting powder. I like to use the, like, here it is. It is the Smooth Operator Amazonian Clay Finishing Powder from Tarte. This is a little sample. But I'm actually looking quite matte today, so I don't think I need that. But yeah, so I hope you all enjoyed this video, kind of tutorial showing you what I wear on an everyday basis. You know, products occasionally change, like I might wear eyeliner or a different lip, or I might wear a nude pencil or something, but this is basically what I wear on an everyday basis. So again, here's what it looks like. And I hope you can tell that the eyes don't look just like red. They're actually, you know, there is some definition to it, and I really like it. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye everyone.